Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, October 26, 2022. Today, in order to mix things up, I like to do some fishing besides working on the cat monument. But first, I need to feed the cat. So let's get it a salmon. Let's get it another salmon. The cat seemed to like salmon. Oh yes, the cat immediately starts to purr. So salmon is good. This is fantastic. This is really great. The park also seems to be good. No Enderman has changed something. Perfect. That's great. This means I can officially start this episode. And I think I like to start with dealing with that creeper before something bad happens. Where is that guy? There he is. There's this creeper. All right. Let's quickly get rid of this guy. Oh no, all the sweet XP. All the sweet XP is down there. Let's get all the bubbles and climb back up. Yeah, I like to start. Ooh, I can see the cat. I can see the cat from here. This looks cool. This is a great view. That's nice. This is fantastic. Seeing the cat from out here. Cool. This is amazing. Okay. Let's do some fishing during the first day, and the next day we will shear some sheep again. I need so much black wool. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I think I can shear sheep for the next 3 weeks or so. And I would still need some more black wool. But we're getting closer. We're getting closer to the moment of finishing the cat monument. Soon the first flank of the cat is complete. And then, yeah, it's only a tiny bit more that is needed to complete the cat. I still like it. I still enjoy the process. It is fantastic. It's really great to complete all those projects, come up with those projects, come up with the first concept, the first wireframe, and then to actually start constructing it, seeing it grow. This is great. This is really great. Monday was a very strange day. I was out on my usual morning run, my 400-meter interval session, and it suddenly started to flash. The sky suddenly was bright, and then black again. This happened multiple times. I was really confused. At first I thought, was there maybe some kind of car or other vehicle that just shined some light at the sky, and because it was cloudy, the sky reflected the light, and so it got bright. But it continued to happen. I almost thought, was I running too hard am I now about to, I don't know, lose my consciousness or something like that? Is something not quite right with me? And then I saw a true lightning flash. This was impressive. This was really impressive. We really had some strong thunderstorms on Monday morning. They did not hit my tone. It was just drizzling a bit, so there was not really a strong shower of rain or anything like that. But the town itself was surrounded by very strong thunderstorms, and this was really impressive. This was so impressive to run during the darkness, and multiple times a huge lightning flash illuminated the sky. This was great. It was really spectacular. On the other hand, it was also a little bit strange. It goes into the direction of, yeah, well, it is fall, it is late October, and we still have somewhat of summer going on, more or less. It's as strange as the cold snap in September, where it suddenly got super cold from 26 centigrade down to 10 centigrade or so within 2 weeks. Now we're back up to 20 centigrade or so. So yeah, this was just crazy, and it was really irritating at the beginning, as the entire sky illuminated, and I was really confused. What is going on? I was not expecting a thunderstorm. So this was cool. This was really a great atmosphere to run, and it really gave it some kind of mysterious flair, mysterious atmosphere. Of course, I can say this because, Loyalty, Power, Smite. Well, good book, really good book, but not the book I wanted to have, unfortunately. So, yeah, this was really cool. I said, I can say this because I was not hit by the heavy showers of rain. If I would have been drenched, I think I would think differently about it, but from my perspective, it was cool. It was really cool to see and to watch. Yeah, this was Monday morning. The week so far was okay-ish. Was quite chaotic because it's still start of the lecture period. So on Monday I had the first exercise, and the first exercise was all about introducing the students to our lab and to the protocols for hygiene and general lab rules. So there was some basic organizational stuff to be done. Tuesday, I once again had to give a quick input on what serious games are. I started this several years ago, and for some reason they haven't changed the topic of their course, and so I get invited every year again to give this quick talk. Today was teaching. Was alright. The session was good. The number of students dropped by, I don't know, half or so. Definitely got, there were definitely fewer students there. Need to see if this is now the final number, or if the number of students will increase again, because some of them just had no time today or so. I don't know. We will see. We'll see what comes out of this. Still an unknown number of the students that are in my course. But that's beside the point. So yeah, complete this. And now the rest of the week should be hopefully a little bit easier, so no more teaching. All this organizational stuff is complete, so from now on I hope things will finally settle down and things will get a little bit more relaxed and we're getting back into some kind of routine. So this would be good. This would be very nice. Yesterday I once again did a long run, 30 kilometers at a pace faster than my intended marathon pace. Worked quite well, but I noticed that I got a bit tired towards the end, which on the one hand is okay, but on the other hand, it was only 30 kilometers. It was not close to marathon distance. So that, on the other hand, a little bit concerning also. I don't know. I mean, on the one hand, all the long runs, all the fast long runs really give me confidence because I know I can keep up that pace for a very long time. But at the same time, legs are getting tired a little bit too early, I feel. And yeah, so I don't know. I just hope that in the end things will work out all right. I like to give the marathon run a new attempt next Tuesday. I asked a friend if she could just join me, follow me along on a bike to hand me some water and some gels. I hope this makes a big difference, that I don't have to carry my very own supplies. Yeah, we'll see. Also, it's still unsure what kind of weather we will have on next Tuesday. The weather, as said with the thunderstorm example, is really weird lately. The weather forecast predicts just perfect weather for this entire week. Right now the weather is great. Right now the sun is shining, but this morning as I woke up, I heard the rain on the skylight directly above me. I thought, oh no, why? Why rain again? There was no rain predicted, but still we are getting rain. Luckily it was just very light rain, so did not really get wet while running. Still it was some new moisture added to the mix. The air is still super humid, and yeah, when we constantly get more rain, how should it stop? How should it dry off when we always add more rain to the mix? So yeah, this was this morning, and yeah, that's basically it. This is what happened so far. This evening we will meet up at a restaurant. My former student worker, she's now no longer my student worker. I mean, her contract ended end of September. So yeah, she's now free for nearly a month. She's now leaving the town, going to a different university, completed her master's thesis, and so we just want to wish her farewell. So we are having a quick dinner, maybe a longer dinner together. Should be interesting. I invited all those who were in the same thesis group. So basically I do have my group of the students that want to do, or that like me, to supervise their final thesis, and we have a weekly meeting, so I invited everyone who is still there, who is still around, because they all know each other and they all like each other. So I think this could be really a cool thing. We had such a dinner before in June or July. In the midst of summer, we had such event already, and so now it's pretty nice to just wish her farewell and thank her for the work she did as my student worker. So I think this should be also cool. Should be a nice event this evening. So yeah, things are alright. There's just not so much to talk about, I guess. It's just the usual chaos. Oh, yes. I just remembered one thing. A former colleague of mine who left the university as his contract ended, I think it was mid of last year or so. Since then he handed in his PhD thesis, and this Monday finally he defended his thesis, so this was cool. This was nice to see him again, to see him succeed at defending the thesis. Yeah, really good, really cool. And it's also nice to just sit around and enjoy basically the talk. On my end, it's not like, okay, I'm watching this because I need to prepare myself for the time when I have to defend my thesis. That's already over. I was not involved in being the one who is taking the minutes and who is, I don't know, making sure keeping the protocol or whatever. I was just a spectator basically, and this was really good. This was quite relaxing to simply enjoy the show without having any type of job in this. So this was good. And this was great day. Was a bit busy that way because we first had our weekly meetings, right afterwards the defense. Then I had a few minutes time to talk a little bit to the former colleague and to congratulate him for having managed to finish the PhD. Then I had to go to the exercise, and afterwards there was some other organizational stuff to be done. So this really resulted in a long day. But yeah, it is what it is. As said, now I hope it will get a little bit more back to some kind of routine. Things will get a little bit easier and not that chaotic. This would be good. Also, I'm in the process of hopefully making some progress with the preparation, but the organization of my habilitation. It's not really. Well, it is a big step. It's only a thing that is important for qualifying as a professor in the end. So it's another research thing, but it's not like a PhD thesis where there's a final exam at the end or so. It's more like I have to find 3 professors who are then my mentors, who say what I need to do in order to qualify for getting the basically qualification to become a professor. I mean, it's not a required thing, that you can only get or become a professor if you do have this habilitation. It's a good bonus. It hopefully will open maybe some doors also at some point. So yeah, I'm still in the process of organizing things there. Currently it's all about getting this group of professors together. I got 2, so only one is missing. I asked my professor who he would suggest, and yeah, now it's up to him to ask a few of the other professors. He suggested if they might be interested in, because it's easier if he asks them than if I do it. So yeah, things are interesting. At some stage I also need to see what I need to do in order to become an official candidate for this habilitation. It has to do a lot of, well, there will be lots of bureaucracy involved, I guess. So once again I have to fill in some documents, send in a current CV, send in a list of publications and whatnot. The good thing is I already asked them if I need to send them a copy. Well, the requirement is that they like to have a copy of every publication I made so far. I asked them if this has to be printed or if this can also be in digital form, and they luckily said it can be in digital form, because otherwise it would be a lot of paper. It would be a huge pile of paper when I would need to print out all the publications so far. So yeah, I guess I need to take care of these things soonish. Maybe by the end of this week, or maybe starting next week, I can take care of these things. Right now, all this start of the lecture period was interfering with the planning and the preparation. So yeah, a few things are need to be done soonish. We'll see. Surprisingly, we are already at the end of this episode. I'm already on the way back to the tower. Owie. It did not feel really like a good or like a full episode. I felt like, okay, I don't really have much to talk about. Nothing important happened. No special topic that I could discuss. Nothing. And still, here we are. Here we are at the end of this episode. Here we are again with 2 more eggs. So yeah, that's interesting. That's always interesting when all of a sudden the episode is complete without actually having said something. So yeah, let's return to the tower, and next time I can tell you of the evening, how this went, how the farewell ceremony went, and maybe of some other things that might happen until then. I mean, there's even the weekend. Well, I'm not really having plans for the weekend, so we'll see. Maybe something exciting comes up, or some new topic comes up. Speaking of new topic, I have to look up when the new launch date for the Artemis mission is. Wait, no, this is the raw fish. I like to have the cooked fish. When the new launch date of the Artemis mission is. Still like to watch it. Maybe they will delay it again. We'll see about that one. I think it's early November or so. So need to keep an eye on that. And yeah, with that, we are at the end of this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you will be joining me next time. Oh, now I remember a topic I wanted to discuss in this episode. Okay, then I will discuss it in the next episode. This is so typical. Once things are coming to an end, idea. Now I know what I wanted to talk about. Anyways, so we do have a topic for next time. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you will be joining me next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!